So good day everyone, my name is Mark Christian Garces and I am from the Bachelor of Science Marine Engineering, third year Bravo. And in this video, I'm going to answer our fourth activity that was given by our instructor. So the first question is this: what are my deepest motives for taking marine engineering course? So my deepest motive is that self-determination. Because before I took this program or I took this course, I learned my what is my strength and weaknesses before I took this course, so that it can help me to find out which things I am good at or bad at. So it is for me it is the best help for knowing myself before I took this subject. And for the question number 2, how do I see myself in the future? So I only get one word to answer this question. I see myself in the future being happy, because doing what you love or doing what I love makes me happy, and that is the one things that considered as being successful, by being happy. And for the question number 3, what will life at sea be like? So I don't have any personal experience about this question, because of course I am a student. I don't have experience of on I don't have experience on board. So I'm going to answer this by watching vlogs about seafarers. So I watch many vlogs about their life at sea, and I notice sometimes they say that sometimes it is happy and sometimes it is not. It is happy because you can travel around the world for free. You can have a good experience or tremendous experience by experiencing watching the waves like houses of bigs. And sometimes it is sad because you are far away from your loved ones. That's the saddest part. That's the saddest reason why in the ship sometimes it is sad, because you are far away from your loved ones, and sometimes you don't have internet connection to call them. So it is very sad sometimes, and it is very happy. And for the question number 4, in what direction do I see my life going on board a ship? So I see this kind of direction in my life, direction to my goal. What is the purpose of taking this kind of course, or what are my purpose of taking this program? Of course, I want to reach my goals, and that goals is being on board. So this path I'm standing at is the path going to my goal. So the direction of my life on board is direction to my goal. And for the question number 5, how can I reach my goal? Good question. So to reach our goals, or to reach my goals, we know that that goal is in the future. So to reach that is what we need, or what I need is to study the present. No, what we do now, or what I am doing now is prerequisite to the future. So if I do good today, so my future will be also be good. So to reach my goal is I need to look first the present. I need to study what is the requirements in order to reach that goal or in the future. So I study a lot of things related to our subject, related to my program, related to the maritime course, in order to reach my goal. And by doing something, not doing you like, but something you love, that makes you, that is the first step of reaching your goal, our goal, my goal. And for the question number 6, how can seafaring make me happy? So, seafaring can make me happy, of course, when I experience life on board. That's the thing that makes me happy. But now I can say that I will be going to happy or not, because I am here in the present. So in order to reach that happiness, I want to study more about that. So if I have the opportunity to experience life on board, that's the time that make me happy. And why it is make me happy? Because it is my dream that someday I am going to uh, work on ship and traveling around the world. But it is not the main reason why I took this program. Before I took this, I like what I've mentioned in the question number one, that I learned what are my strengths and weaknesses, and that strength is really fit to this kind of um, program, so that I know if I will going to finish the academics and have the opportunity to experience life on board. That's the time that makes me happy. So for the question number seven, how determined are you to become a seaman? So I don't see like more of negative things about being a seaman or being a seafarer. I what dominated in my mind is that all of the things that are positive, because it can make me determined to study a lot, to answer my activity, to give what the instructor needs, or to reach their standards. Let me give you some situational example. So when our instructor gave us activity and that activity is quite difficult, my classmates would say that it is hard. They messed up with the wrong course. By reading their statement, I don't see that as a negative or the things that can push me down, but the things that can raise me up, because I see negativeness as challenge. And I know there's no such a thing that you can receive in this world for free. You have to sacrifice it, you have to work for it. And that's the thing that really determined me of being a seafarer, because we know seafaring or studying seafaring or in maritime is quite difficult, especially if you are include or you are in the school that have a higher standard. So I belong to that. Sometimes we can't say the all of the good in this kind of program, but for me, I'm not doing what I like, I'm doing what I love. So I don't feel, or I can't feel the hardness of this program. I only feel that by doing this or experiencing this, it is a challenge, or it is a stage that you need to pass, because in order to reach your goal, you need to uh, like fully equipped in academic time. So, and for the question number 8, the last question, give one example of yourself showing self-discipline. So again, I will give you some example or situational example that I experienced. So I experienced this during junior high. I'm having a discussion with my own self of what should I take program on college. So I am confused of what to take on college. If I take electrical engineering or this course, marine engineering. So I made a decision to take this course or program, because in my mind I realized that electrical engineering is 5 years academic, full academic. In order to finish electrical engineering, I need to study 5 years to complete the full academic required, and 2 years for the review and taking board exam. So 7 years. If I'm not that lucky to pass the board exam once, so I need to take twice. 1 year again. So that could be 8 years. 8 years is too um, long for me. So I take marine engineering because I only need to study 3 years if I'm lucky, and 1 year for apprenticeship, 4 years, and if I pass the KVNR exam, I'm going to international apprenticeship. So if that will happen in 6 years, I finish, or 6 years could be long. Maybe it is five, like what I have noticed in my seniors in our boarding house, like only got 5 years to stay on this field. So I took this course because if I took another engineering, it could take long and much time to finish or to have a stable job. While um, this field, or this engineering, marine engineering, only got kanang short time in order to get the stable job. So that is my example of being uh, having a self-discipline before I enter, before I go, before I perform a specific work. I will study about what the pros and cons by doing that. So that's why I am here in front of you discussing my self-discipline that I am experienced, that I use to take this course. And that's all for this video, and I hope I give you some information that I could. Thanks for watching, and God bless.